This is the future.
Do you still remember this melee weapon? Well, most of you won't recognize that this was meta in the past, and it's considered to be the god of status weapons, which is why I call it a legendary melee. There was a time wherein combo counter could not go up to 12 times if you would not spend 24 hours in an endurance runs, and there was also a time wherein enemies are super bullet sponge that the health, armor, shield and even damage values scale into insanity. During those times, only a few weapon can deal massive to the enemies, and those are also the times wherein we can say pure status builds are god builds. In those times, one melee simply outshined the other, and it is called Legion. The Legion is an infested polearm based on the type Do. Upon inflicting a status effect on its target, the Legion gains bonuses to its attack speed and bonus toxin damage, which coupled with its primary focus on slash damage makes it a dangerous weapon against lightly armored targets. This weapon deals primarily slash damage, and its passive allows the wielder to gain 15% attack speed and 100% toxin damage bonuses for 6 seconds upon landing a successful attack with a status proc. Additional toxin damage added will combine with any primary elements, or secondary elements with toxin, on the weapon. In the past, Legion is recognized as the top-tier status god weapon in Warframe. Most of the time, players go with a condition overload setup paired with weeping wounds and 2 or more dual status chance mods that form either corrosive and blast, or viral and radiation. During those times, weeping wounds can't go 100% or more status chance, as we only can get 4 times combo count at max. It is possible to do 12 times, but it would take forever to get these amount of combo count. But today, the Legion is unrecognizable, in a good way that is. This melee weapon just evolved from a pure status god, to a hybrid melee beast. You can even build a red crit Legion right now with the help of a few setup, and, if you want to give it a try, then I got one combo that I will share to you. This is a complete combo between Inaro's Legion and the Mecha mod set. For the Inaro's build, we would need the usual adaptation plus a lot of health setup. It's pure survivability for our Inaros, and you can add the Blood Altar subsume ability for more healing. But squad leader, he got his 4th ability for healing. Well, Blood Altar is way reliable in my opinion, but it's only optional. However, I don't advise going for pure health build, as we need some gladiator mods on our Inaros to complete the red crit Legion build. In addition to that, it is wise to add Arcane Avenger, as this is also part of the red crit Legion build. And lastly, the Mecha mods, Mecha Empowered on the Aura slot and Mecha Pulse for the armor bonus. Of course, don't forget to add the other Mecha mods in your dog, and for this, I recommend the Sunica Q-Brow, as it's more of an offensive companion that will mark targets constantly. The good thing about this is that Legion has 2 damage over time damage types, both slash and toxin, which will be very reliable for proccing the Mecha Pulse and Nuke of the Mecha mod. Now, here's the Legion build. It's a combination of weeping wounds, condition overload, and a whole lot of critical stats. I just hope that the Legion gets more Riven disposition so I can increase the critical chance of my Riven. If that happens, then my build will give 100% red crit per hit at max combo count, and when Arcane Avenger is active, I could have completed the red crit with one more gladiator mod. But it would be a terrible choice since you will only add attack speed with gladiator vice. I have tons of attack speed already from the passive of Legion, plus the arcane strike on my Inaros. Not to mention that the Shimmering Blight stance has one of the fastest attack combos of all melee in the game. So that's all about it. Now go try this combo for yourself and relive the glorious days of the Legion. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.
This is the future. This is the future.